And welcome to the broadcast. It is the Minnehaha Academy Red Hawk girls basketball broadcast powered by NFHS Network. Alexis Bronger on camera. I'm Scott Dahl with the call. Triple header tonight, Christmas Eve, December 23rd. Red Hawks girls C team moving left to right on your screen. Host the Caledonia Warriors. And here we go. Glad you've joined us. And just like that, a basket, layup. We'll get the numbers here as we focus in. That's 2-3. Jordan King on the first score for Caledonia. So they strike first. On the other end, they steal the ball away. It's the Caledonia Warriors, coached by Beth Morey. And the Red Hawks take it right back. Liesl Erickson swings it up top straight away. 3 by 2-3. Missed there by Clark Spencer. Good looking shot though. Didn't miss by much. And Caledonia gets the rebound. Working that right baseline and stolen away. Nice steal by Amani Satuma. Armani just stepped on that baseline. Took it right away. Mariah Brooks 3-3. Passes it over to Liesl Erickson, then back up top. They swing it back around to the left wing. That's Brooks again. And a layup off the glass, no good. Waved off, travel the call on Liesl Erickson. So again, a triple header tonight. C-team, JV, varsity. Same two schools. The Red Hawks. Minneapolis, Minnesota, the venue. Bergstrom Court as the ball's tipped out of bounds on the pass. Liesl Erickson. Following Agadal. That's Lily. Inbound pass for the Warriors. In the away whites, right to left. 3-ball launched. Back iron on the miss there by Jordan King, who has the only 2 points so far in this contest. Raylan Ross wears number 12. Had the ball. And a turnover called on the near side on Clark Spencer. The official's back was to me, so couldn't see exactly what the call was. I don't think it was a 5-second violation or holding on too long. It didn't look like travel either, so not quite sure what happened there. All right, bringing it up is Jordan King. Again, the only 2 points scored so far is by King. As Caledonia works it just inside the perimeter and grabbing the ball, forcing a jump ball for the Red Hawks. Armani Satuma with a heads-up play. Possession goes to the Red Hawks. Full court press by Caledonia. They steal the ball away and then they just throw it out of bounds. Good steal initially by Lily Agadal. Red Hawks will inbound the pass. Satuma on the inbound pass. Brooks on the receiving end, double teamed. Works it to Ross over the timeline. Off the dribble pass, Ross. Now in the paint, kick out pass. Straightaway 3 on the way. Missed the mark just off right iron on the shot attempt. I believe that was Brooks, but I want to make sure. Yeah, Brooks on the shot attempt. Ball stolen away, Raylan Ross. She sticks with it, looks up the court. And the ball's swiped, stolen right back by Jordan King. Now in the paint, double teamed off the glass, and Raylan Ross on the rebound. The missed attempt by Kuntz. That's Braley. Ross with it now for the Red Hawks to Erickson on point. Ball tipped out of bounds as Erickson is trying to work it to the near side. Brooks knocked out by Caledonia's Agadal. For the Red Hawks, the same players for C-team and junior varsity will dress up and be on the bench. Raylan Ross tries a layup, missed the mark. And it's Kennedy Frichte. She wears number 1. Works it inside. Now in the paint. Kick out pass outside the paint. Left side. Now back inside the paint. Pass off the glass. Oh, it did everything but go in. Raylan Ross on the defensive boards. On the shot attempt was Agadal. 14-minute halves. We're about at the 10.5-minute mark left. Layup there by Brooks. Off glass rim, no good. Defensive board, Braylee Kuntz. And Caledonia has it outside the perimeter on the right side. Now inside the perimeter. Pass up top to Kuntz. She dribbles inside the paint. Kick out pass 3 on the way. Front iron on the miss. High bounce rebound and out of bounds. Shot attempt was Jordan King. And Caledonia will inbound the pass. King again with that same spot short on that 3-ball attempt. Offensive board, though, by Kuntz. And she's wrapped up, tied up by Armani Satuma, forcing the jump ball. Good job by Satuma. Possession does go to Caledonia, and they'll throw it in underneath their own basket. Bounce pass high off the glass. No good on the shot attempt. Rebound Brooks. Long pass Liesl Erickson. That's going to go out of bounds. Still a 2-0 ball game in favor of the visiting Caledonia Warriors. Official colors of black and Vegas gold in the away whites. Ball tipped out of bounds on the pass. Liesl Erickson got her hand on it, just knocked it away. As Caledonia is trying to bring it up over the center line, they'll throw it in on the far side. Agadal throws it down to the right corner pocket. Lob pass inside. Brooks might have got a hand on it, but she's also going to be called for the foul. So on the line will be Braylee Kuntz, with 2 shots coming her way with just under 10 minutes to play in this first half. High bounce off the rim on the miss. One more shot, one shot, says the official. That one looks great. Brings Caledonia to a 3-0 lead as well. And off the inbound pass was a steal and a basket for Victoria Schrader. She's on the board now, and it's 5-0 Caledonia. That one also stolen away in the inbound pass by Caledonia. Blocked by Liesl Erickson, but a foul called. Going up for the layup was Lily Agadal. And she'll have 2 to shoot. That one rattles out on the attempt. Second free throw, good by Agadal. She's on the board for the first time. So Kuntz with a free throw, Agadal as well. Schrader and King each have a 2-ball to their credit. Straightaway shot by Satuma. Clark Spencer, check that 2-3. She'll get the ball on point again. Again, it's Clark Spencer. Works it over to Brooks on the near side. Right wing, Liesl Erickson the cutter. Instead, they go up top to Satuma. Now they swing it around to the left baseline. That is Liesl Erickson off the glass and good. Plus the and one for Erickson. First points for the Redhawks as well. Stopping the 5-point run. I was going to say 5 unanswered points. Same thing. 6 actually because of the free throw. So it's 2-6 now. Liesl Erickson drains that to make it a 3-6 ball game. Liesl with all 3 of the Redhawks points here. We're at the 9-minute mark remaining. Erickson with a steal. And the ball just goes out of bounds on the near edge. Good steal, just couldn't stay with it. So that'll go back to Caledonia right in front, or to the right of the scorer's table. Looks like Mary Kate Fretheim back in the saddle working the big board. Caledonia with a 3-ball, too far. Shot attempt, Frichte underneath on the putback is good by Braylee Kuntz. That's her first field goal as well. She has a total of 3 now. It's a 7. Check that, 8-3 game. So Kuntz all marked down as a 3 instead of a 2. 8-3, 5-point lead for Caledonia with 8:38 remaining. We'll take a quick audio break. Make sure we're coming in loud and clear in the audio video. Be back in a few seconds. All right, we are coming in loud and clear and crisp. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast, the first of 3 on Christmas Eve. Brooks from Erickson for the Redhawks to try and cut this lead. Pesky defense. She finds Erickson. Good defense there by Agadal for Caledonia. Erickson has it for the Redhawks to Ross on the right wing. Up top, Cutter, Spencer Clark. Ross takes it herself, puts up a mid-range 2, just shy, but it gets knocked out of bounds by Caledonia. So the Redhawks catch a break, and they'll have it underneath their own basket on the inbound pass. Erickson. Satuma. Brooks, Clark, Spencer, Raylan Ross, the other players. For the Redhawks, Ross with it now to Clark Spencer. Couple dribbles, flips it over to Erickson, dribbles inside the paint for a long 2 and drains it. Liesl Erickson on the board again. In fact, all 5 points are Liesl Erickson. Ball stolen away. Liesl Erickson has it. Crossover dribble, left side, looking for the layup, doesn't get it. Instead goes to Clark Spencer. One dribble, then in the paint she goes. Ball knocked out of bounds by Caledonia. Jordan King underneath there. She started out the scoring in this game. Swatted that one out of bounds. Brooks gets the inbound pass from the Redhawks. And then gets it back for the 3. Kisses the front iron, no good. Liesl Erickson on the offensive boards. High off the glass rim, no good. They fight for the rebound directly underneath. And a jump ball. The call. Minnehaha will have possession. Checking in the game, 21, Victoria Schrader. Checking out is Kuntz for Caledonia. Erickson in the inbound pass. One possession away, the Redhawks. Brooks throws it off the glass iron, no good. Rebound, she just checked in. Schrader on the defensive board. She takes it, ripping and running. Now kicks it out to Frichte. She unloads the 3, no good. Rebound though, put back. Blocked from behind by Satuma, and she'll get called for the foul. So on the line, Lily Agadal. She's 1 of 2 so far. And Agadal drains that one for her second overall point. 2 of 3 now from the line. That looks a lot better. 3 of 4, even better. Last 3 she's made from the line. 10-5. Ball last touched by the Redhawks out of bounds on the far side, so turnover. We'll give it back to Caledonia. Lob pass underneath. High off the glass and good. That is Schrader making her presence known for her 4th point. And a 4-point run here for Caledonia. And pesky defense once again. Ross, double teamed, has to get rid of it to Spencer Clark. She bounce passes it over the timeline to Brooks. Brooks dribbles it to point, dead center. Finds Satuma. Pesky defense there, and a whistle. Stepping in front of the pass to Satuma was Frichte for Caledonia. Let's see what the official says here. They're Going to bring it to the far side. No foul called. They're going to give it to Caledonia on the inbound pass. Satuma rips it away on point. And a quick whistle. Foul called. Good heads-up play by Satuma. Foul called on Victoria Schrader. Her first, the team's second. Redhawks have 4 fouls. Liesl Erickson with the ball now over the timeline, down by 7. Big move to the basket, and the runner, I think she switched to her left hand as well. Good looking shot by Mariah Brooks. And the Redhawks steal it away. Satuma had it, tried to pass it, but it's intercepted by Caledonia. Hogedal with it, on point. Now in the paint pass. Kicked out for the open 3 on that right baseline. Missed shot, scooped up by Brooks and the Redhawks. Brooks will take it herself off the glass. Hard shot off the glass and the iron. It drops for Mariah Brooks. Layup on the other side by Caledonia is good by Lily Hogedal. Her first field goal, total of 5 for Hogedal, and a 14-9 Caledonia lead. Ross has it over the center line. Dribbles left-handed, then kicks it out. 3 ball on the way by Satuma. Missed the mark. Rebound Caledonia, ripping and running there. Give her some credit. That was Hogedal, I believe. Now Schrader with a long 3. Off left iron. Put back offensively, no good. Fighting for the rebound on the offensive boards was 2-3 Jordan King. Here comes another 3 ball. Off right iron. Defensive boards, Liesl Erickson and the Redhawks at a timeout on the court. So the score 14-9 with 5:03 remaining. 5 points for Erickson of the Redhawks and 4 for Brooks. And then 4 in scoring position for the Warriors. Leading scorer there is Hogedal. She has 5. Kuntz and Schrader each have 4. And then Jordan King, who started out the scoring, has 2. All right, out of the break. And here we go. Redhawks with it. That's Brooks. I think she scored the last 4 points. Switches to her left hand. Puts up a mini hook. And it's a defensive board by Kuntz. Works it over to Teese. She wears number 13. Strong move to the basket by Teese. Throws up the layup. No good. And from the right baseline, it is good for the Redhawks. Raylan Ross on the board for the first time. Brings her team to within 3. High off the glass, no good by Caledonia. Ross on the defensive boards. One possession score right now, Liesl Erickson. Kick out pass, 3 ball on the way by Raylan Ross in that left corner pocket. No good. Rebound is 13 Teese. Over the timeline, crossover dribble. Stolen away, Liesl Erickson. She has a lane. And just kind of slipped. Good thing she didn't. Well, foul's going to be called. Foul called on 1-3, Cameron Teese. So good break there. Redhawks will go to the line, or will they inbound it? Yeah, the foul's called before the shot, so Redhawks will inbound the pass. Teese checks out of the game. See who checks in. Raylan Ross gets the inbound pass. Strong move to the basket. Switches to her right hand. Underhand she goes, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Caledonia. So once again, it'll be Redhawks ball. Checking in for Teese. It looks like Kennedy Frickty. Erickson has the ball. Passes over the head. Situma was making a move towards the basket. Pass went behind her. Turnover in favor of Caledonia, and going all the way from the right side layup is Lily Agadal. Now leads all scorers with 7. And they steal the ball right back. Long ball. Missed the mark. Braylee Coons on the 3-ball attempt. And a jump ball, the call in the paint. And back to a 5-point Caledonia lead. It's been as many as 7, looks like the highest margin for Caledonia. Now a 5-point lead. Liesl Erickson steps in, knocks the ball loose, and Brooks scoops it up for the Redhawks. Goes all the way in the paint, missed the mark, keeps it inbound on the baseline, but official gives it right back. I think because she went out of bounds and then touched the ball, even though the ball itself wasn't out of bounds. It was either that or a carry call per the official. 5-point lead, under 3 to play. Caledonia, nice move. Splitting the difference in defense is Agadal for Caledonia. And that's 9 points for her. And a 7-point lead, back to the largest of the game. Caledonia, ball gets intercepted. That was King on that one. Long pass, Agadal off the glass and good from the left side, and 1 for Lily Agadal. Her 11th point, and it's a 20-11 margin right now. Foul called on Clark Spencer. Good shot there by Agadal. She's 4 of 5 from the line. Missed the first one, made every one since. And she has 12 points to her credit. Timeout on the court. 10-point lead, largest of the game for Caledonia. They started out the scoring early by King and had the first 6 points in the game. It was 6-0. Then the Redhawks came back. Got to within 4. And then even 3 there for a little bit. And now it's Caledonia. So good timeout by the Redhawks. Scott Glenn checking in. One of the finest assistant athletic directors. As he's shaking his head. I know how to butter him up, Alexis. Alexis probably shakes her head often as well. Been doing camera since the 9th grade. It's a long time. Senior this year, and our final season of sports calls. This one, melancholy. Gonna miss her. Out of the timeout. Here we go. 2.5 to play. Like I said, a 10-point lead for Caledonia. Clark Spencer to throw it into Liesl Erickson. Knocked out of bounds on the far side. Stepping in front of that pass for Caledonia was Schrader knocking it out. Schrader with 4 points. Redhawks will do it again. 1 second off the clock on that play. Clark Spencer again in the inbound pass. Man-to-man defense. Full court in the game as well is Kamani Haynes. Caledonia steals it back, and Kamani Haynes steals it for the Redhawks. And from behind, it's knocked out of bounds by Kennedy Frichte for Caledonia. So we'll go back to the Redhawks as Frichte with a nice little attempt at the poke steal from behind. King will check out of the game, and checking in number 20 will be Eugenia for Caledonia. Haynes with it. Low pass hit the shins of Ross, but Ross all over it. Still down by 10. Bounce pass to the cutter, Liesl Erickson, but she's double teamed along the baseline right side. Kicks it over to the left baseline, and that was a nice shot by Spencer Clark. It rattled out, did everything but drop in. So here comes Jordan King now. She launches a three. Off right, and on the putback, she gets fouled on the way up. That is Cameron Tees. Foul called on the Redhawks. Looks like Satuma. At least that's what's on the board. Let's make sure Satuma is in. She is. She's in the blocks on the far side closest to the shooter there. And on the shot attempt, back iron on the miss from Cameron Tees. That's her first time on the line tonight, 0 of 1. Tees looking for her first points. Second free throw by Tees is good. Cameron Tees on the board, freshman. 22-11, largest lead of the game. Long ball as they steal it away, high off the backboard, out of bounds. White ball, says the official on that shot. It looks like that was Agadal checking in the game, number 12. Sometimes they get 12 and 13 mixed up. Just with the gold numbers are pretty faint. A little harder for the broadcaster to see. Liesl Erickson with an interception. She goes coast to coast. And a blocking foul called on Jordan King. Schrader also in the game. Also mentioned Eugenia. Liesl Erickson with the inbound pass. Clark Spencer. She works it to Raylan Ross. 1:20 left on the scoreboard. Redhawks down. That is Haynes with a layup from the left side off the glass rim and good for Kamani Haynes. Sophomore on the board for the first time. That broke an 11-point run for Caledonia with the Haynes shot there. Under 1 minute to play. Fade away by Caledonia. Defensive board. Liesl Erickson takes it herself, rips and runs it, and then she goes up top. Now Raylan Ross has it from Clark Spencer. Satuma on the left wing side. Satuma with it, works it to Erickson. Erickson, couple dribbles inside the paint, right, glass, rim, no good. Defensive boards, Caledonia. Now they have it on the right wing. Ball knocked out of bounds. On the defensive board was Schrader. 20 seconds remaining. Caledonia with it. They work it to Jordan King. She dribbles around the traffic. Bounce pass inside. Nobody there. She was expecting somebody to move along the baseline and just passed it in front of what ended up being nobody and just out of bounds. Kamani Haynes throws up a shot from just outside the paint. Missed that one. Rebound, Tees at the buzzer. That's going to do it for the half. So at the halftime score, 22 for Caledonia, 13 for the Redhawks. Scoring summary. Starting with the visiting Caledonia, leading all scorers with 12 is Lily Agadal. And then in jersey number order, 4 for Coons, 1 for Tees, check that. 4 points for Schrader and 2 for Jordan King. For the Redhawks with 5, Liesl Erickson. 4 for Mariah Brooks, 2 for Kamani Haynes, and 2 for Raylan Ross. 5-minute halftime. We'll take a quick break and be back in about 4.5 minutes. You're listening to Red Hawk Basketball, powered by NFHS Network. Scott Dole with the call. Be back in, like I said, about 4.5. All right, out of the break. Caledonia on top, 22-13, 14 minutes. Posted on the big board, and we are underway. The Red Hawks have the ball to start the second half. Schimmelfennig out there. She wears number 2. Let's get the players here. Mariah Brooks with the ball now. Clark Spencer with the ball. Also number 20 is out there. That is Addie Spencer. And the layup is good by Addie Spencer. On the board for the first time, 7th grader. Good looking shot there. Red Hawks strike first in the second half. Kick out pass, long 2-ball. Missed everything. Hook shot on the putback. How about that? Braylee Coons with the one-handed behind the shoulder hook shot. 24-15, Caledonia. Turnover on the Red Hawks as I was marking down the score, and it'll be Caledonia's ball. And a quick whistle on the inbound pass shot attempt by Coons, who just scored. Now she's on the line, looking to add to her 6 points already. Foul called on Kamani Haynes on that one. And Coons is now 2 of 3 from the line, picks up her 7th point. Second free throw coming up. 10-point lead is now 11 with that make. Braylee Coons with 8, and she is 3 of 4 from the line. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. They're giving the Red Hawks a tough time bringing up the ball. Caledonia with that full court press. Clark Spencer to inbound the pass. Finds Haynes. She gets double teamed but dribbles out of it. Left-handed off the dribble pass to Clark Spencer. Over the free throw line. She's double teamed. Kicks it out for the open 3. And it's good by 2-3. So check that. That was Clark Spencer on the 3 ball. Off the glass and good. See if they're going to count it. Looks like they did. And the and 1 underneath. So 28 points credited. It was 26, so that means they gave her that one. That was Schrader on the shot. And she's on the line now. And back iron on the miss. No good. Rebound. Clark Spencer. Brooks is 33. She brings it over the timeline. Also over there is Addie Spencer. Brooks now at center. Works it over to Clark Spencer. Pivots and dribbles it over to the left wing side. Gives up to Kamani Haynes. She goes up top. Also in the game, Mercy Schimmelfennig, as I mentioned. Loose ball stolen away, knocked away by Caledonia. That's King. Working it to Agadal. Agadal goes inside the paint, puts it up straight away, mid-ranger. Caledonia tracks down the miss. They'll reset. Inside the paint, shot off the glass rim, no good. Knocked out of bounds, no. Save from going out of bounds by Coons. She kicks it out for the open 3. That's missed by Schrader. Putback is good for Caledonia. That is Agadal on the putback. She leads all scorers with 14. And a 12-point lead now for Caledonia, 11:43 remaining. Inbound pass coming up for Caledonia on the near side. Multiple times as I'm marking down the score, just after Caledonia has scored, they steal the ball right back as they did just now. Travel is going to be the call there on the 3-ball attempt. Yeah, you can see that from up here. Agadal just fired up to put the 3 up. Again, she has 14, leading all scorers. Still 30-18, 11.5 to play. Long pass to the open player near side. Satuma, double team. Ball ripped from behind by Schrader of Caledonia, and a jump ball is the call. Possession, Caledonia. It'll be King on the inbound pass right in front of the scorer's table. Bounce passes it to Agadal. Crossover dribble, right hand. Works it up top. King down low. Now underneath the basket. Satuma's going to get called for the foul. And going up with a shot is Agadal, and Agadal goes to the line. She's made the last 4 times she's been to the charity stripe. She's 4 of 5 with 14 points. Again, leading all scorers. Now she has 15. Second free throw, also good. Used everything on that one, but counts as good in the books. Good shooters will get it to go many different ways. Addie Spencer with a nice pass, and one. Spencer hits Satuma, who is parked underneath the basket on the left side. And Satuma is on the board for the first time, and the chance for the and one. Second foul called on Victoria Schrader for Caledonia. And Satuma just missed that one, but the putback, no good. They fight for the rebound. The Redhawks get it. Schimmelpfennig in the mix on that one, making sure her team stayed with possession. Addie Spencer will inbound it to Schimmelpfennig. Now in the paint, Schimmelpfennig puts up a shot that was blocked by Coons. And Caledonia with a long pass underneath, off the glass, no good. They tried to go around Haynes, but Caledonia trying to get the offensive boards. They do force a foul on the Redhawks, so it'll be Caledonia ball underneath their own basket. Checking in the game will be Mariah Brooks. And it's Satuma checking out. Caledonia with it. Works it around to Coons. Coons puts it up in the paint. Hit the back iron, no good. Got her own miss. Kicks it out for the open 3. That one missed also by Schrader. But Caledonia, King gets the rebound. To Schrader is good. Off the glass and good. Inside the paint underneath the basket. Schrader's on the board again with 8 points total. 14-point lead for Caledonia. Redhawks have it in their own offensive zone. Haynes goes up with it and draws the foul on Braylee Coons. So on the line will be Kamani Haynes, sophomore. She has 2 points to her credit already tonight. Looking for a free throw to make it 3 total points. Back iron and a big bounce. No good. Redhawks have only been to the line twice total. That's one for Haynes, that miss, and Satuma with a miss. Back iron and that miss as well by Haynes. Rebound, Caledonia ripping and running. Here they come. That is Tees. Up top to Agadal. Now inside the paint, Coons turns, passes it. Long range 2 from left baseline. That missed the mark, and now here comes another long-range 2 by Agadal on the near side. Missed that one too, but offensive boards gives it right back to Caledonia. But a steal now for Schimmelpfennig. Coast to coast layup, good by number 2, Mercy Schimmelpfennig, on the board for the first time tonight. Ball out of bounds. Schimmelpfennig on defense, wreaking havoc under there, getting some help as well from Clark Spencer on defense. And the Redhawks force that turnover. Looking at full court pressure once again. Long pass in to Addie Spencer. 2-on-1. Spencer to Schimmelpfennig. She puts it up, no good. Rebound, no, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Caledonia ball. And that pass by King just went over the head of Cameron Tees. So turnover gives it right back to the Redhawks. With a basket here, a 2-pointer, they could get it back to within 10. It's Brooks with it for the Redhawks. Schimmelfennig at the left wing. Haynes on the right side. The give to Kamani. And a foul? No, a timeout from the Red Hawk bench. 9:05 remaining in this first of 3 games. Glad you've joined us. Caledonia Warriors. Caledonia, Minnesota. Representing Section 1 and 2A basketball. 4 classes. Minnesota State High School for basketball. Redhawks also in Class 2A. Come from Section 4. IMAC Conference. And for the Warriors, they are from the Three Rivers Conference East. So with 9:05 remaining, out of the break, I believe it'll be the Redhawks ball. Short memory, we'll see. 12-point lead for Caledonia. Pretty much what it was at halftime. It's 22-13 at that point. Now 34-22, 9:05 as I mentioned remaining. Caledonia sets foot on the hardwood first. The official says black ball over here in front of the scorer's table. So that'll be Kamani Haynes with the inbound pass. Brooks out there as well, as is Clark Spencer and Addie Spencer. And then Schimmelfennig, your 5 for the Redhawks. And dribbling it along that right baseline, stepping out of bounds, causing the turnover, was Clark Spencer trying to make something happen underneath. So that'll go back to Caledonia. King with the ball, long pass. Dangerous pass, it's loose. Scooped up by Haynes. She keeps it over the timeline. Hesitation dribble, goes for the layup, off the glass, just missed it. Underneath offensive boards, that's Addie Spencer. Works it to Clark Spencer. Works around that near edge of the blocks, missed the shot. And a foul underneath as Addie Spencer with the offensive boards. It'll be black ball, says the official, underneath. Victoria Schrader checking in for Caledonia. And it's Eugenia checking out. Haynes scooping up the ball. Works it to the cutter, Schimmelfennig. Tries a layup right side, gets fouled on the way up. So Mercy Schimmelfennig on the line, 7th grader, drains that one. 3 points now for Mercy. And with that make, the Redhawks had missed their last 3. Now 1 of 4 as a team from the line. One more basket here gets the Redhawks to within 10 points, but that one is missed. Caledonia with it now. That's Schrader. Big steps in the paint, high off the glass on the shot attempt, no good. Addie Spencer, defensive boards, but she's double teamed underneath, and a jump ball the call. And it looks like possession will go to the Redhawks. Haynes gets the inbound pass, works it left-handed on the near edge. Goes to Schimmelfennig. Layup off from the left baseline, missed the mark. Caledonia gets it. That was Schrader. Now off the glass and good on the layup in transition by Agadal. And she now has 18, leading all scorers. 36-23, Caledonia. Block shot there by Agadal. So Caledonia gets it right back. Teese with it. Lob pass inside by Caledonia. That'll be a turnover as it was beyond the reach of Teese. So the Redhawks will inbound the pass. It's Brooks checking out. Haynes in the inbound pass. Schimmelfennig works her way around to help her. Clark Spencer gets the ball. Tries to work it to Addie Spencer. Goes over her head on the pass, and Caledonia scoops it up. Schrader. Lob pass. Finds Coons. Coons makes a move to the basket inside the paint. High off the back iron, and it drops good for Braylee Coons. She's now in double digits scoring with 10. 38-23 with just under 7 minutes to play. Schimmelfennig to Haynes. Haynes from the left baseline. Too much. Defensive boards, Kings. And it rolls out of bounds, or is a foul going to be called? Foul called, 2-3, Jordan King. Push, says the official, so second foul on King, the 5th for Caledonia. Redhawks ball. Addie Spencer to throw it in for the Redhawks underneath their own basket. Satuma gets the pass, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Caledonia. Agadal on that one. Might be Teese. Check that. I think that was Teese. 12 and 13 again. Tough to see from up here just with the light numbering. So braided hair I have for Agadal, and the purple shoes. That's how I can tell if it's Agadal or Teese. Missed shot. Schrader in transition. Puts it up, and good for Victoria Schrader. She now has 10. And it's 40-23. Caledonia, as I've said before, I'm marking down the score. Redhawks trying to get it past their backcourt, and it gets stolen by Caledonia, but to the Redhawks' credit this time, they get it right back. Haynes puts up a 3. No good. Satuma tried the offensive boards, but instead it's taken in by Agadal. And she works it to Teese, and Teese is on the board for the first time. Caledonia kind of finding a rhythm here. And they've had that full court defense, and that's given the Redhawks a lot of trouble in this game. Addie Spencer works at Schimmelfennig, lost the dribble. It's scooped up defensively by Kuntz and Caledonia, and now it's on the near side by Agadal, uncontested over the center line. Bounces it to Agadal, launches a 3, rattles up high, no good. Schimmelfennig on the rebound. Mercy will take it, dribble all the way, forces the issue, and draws a foul. Good job by Mercy Schimmelfennig, causing that foul to be called. See if they put up who fouled. Lily Agadal picks up her second foul, the team's 6th. So Mercy Schimmelfennig on the line. She is 1 of 2 so far. That one just off to the right. No good. And it looks like Mariah Brooks is checking in the game for the Redhawks. And it's Kennedy Frickty for Caledonia. Second free throw coming up. Schimmelfennig. Back iron on the miss. Rebound. Redhawks. Good job, Addie Spencer on the boards. Block shot there by Kuntz. As it was Mariah Brooks making a move in the paint straight away. Good block shot there by Kuntz. Schrader now, straight away 3. Off right iron, rebound Caledonia. Kick out pass Schrader once again, dribbles it twice inside the box. And she works it to Agadal, who puts up a long 2, and the rebound goes to the Redhawks, and then a jump ball called. Addie Spencer underneath going against Kuntz, and it'll remain Redhawk ball and a timeout on the court. We'll take a few seconds break as well. You're listening to the Redhawks basketball broadcast powered by NFHS Network. Timeout with the Warriors lead 42-23. All right, out of the break. 42-23 Caledonia with the lead. They'll have the ball. Off the glass and good to Kuntz on the inbound pass. 12 points for Kuntz. Double dribble the call on the Redhawks. It'll go right back to Caledonia with 4:35 remaining. So Caledonia's ball. King with it. Crossover dribble. Goes around Addie Spencer. Then goes with the runner straight away. Addie Spencer gets the defensive board. Finds Schimmelfennig. She's double teamed. Throws up a shot. And the rebound goes to Caledonia's Frickty. That's Kennedy. And now Kuntz on points. Dribbles past the free throw line. Throws up a shot. No good. Still bouncing around in the paint. And that's scooped up by the Redhawks. I think that was Brooks. I want to give her some credit on the scoop. No, Addie Spencer. No, check that. Sorry. It was Clark Spencer with the good hustle. Came up limping a little bit as well, did Clark. But she's going to be okay. She'll check out. Give it a little rest. But, yeah, she's in a little bit of pain per the body language. Satuma checks in for the Redhawks. She'll get the inbound pass. Under 4 minutes to play. Haynes to Schimmelfennig now. Addie Spencer in the right wing. Couple dribbles with that left hand. Goes up and a nice looking layup for Addie Spencer. She has 4 all second half points. Player down for Caledonia. Timeout on the court. Kristen Fosness out there as his head coach for the C team for Caledonia. Coach Beth Morey looking at that lower left ankle. The front being looked at by Kristen Fosness, and some kind of twist occurred underneath. So this game officially tipped off at 4:15. Next tip-off will be 5:30. See if we can catch who the injured player is. That's number 12, Lily Agadal. She'll hobble off the court with 18 points, leading all scorers. Again, Kristen Fosness. Wonderful trainer for the Redhawks for a number of years now, helping her all the way to the bench, and she'll assess that right ankle as well. Or left ankle, I should say. And it'll be Caledonia's ball with 3:43 remaining in this first contest. It'll be King with it uncontested over the timeline. Crossover dribble by King. Puts it on the floor again. And it's stolen away. Schimmelfennig, coast to coast. 3 players on her. Goes up with the underhanded layup and draws a foul. So Mercy will go to the line for the Redhawks. 7 fouls now for Caledonia. So Redhawks in the bonus, but that was during the shot anyway. Foul called on Eugenia. And Schimmelfennig just misses that one. She made the first, then has missed the last 4. So she's 1 of 5 from the line. Made that one. Now Schimmelfennig has 4 points. And bookend makes. Caledonia now. King. Schimmelfennig on her to Kuntz. Kuntz, one dribble inside the paint. Turns, fires, good over Satuma. So Braylee Kuntz with a good-looking shot. Very confident on that one to pick up her 14th. 20-point lead, Caledonia, and they steal the ball back. King with it over the timeline. Pass to Kuntz, and she drains that one from Agadal. Check that. That was Teese. Agudal still being looked at with that ankle. Shot fired by the Redhawks. Defensive boards, Kuntz and Caledonia. And Kuntz gets the ball right back from Teese. Now King fires up a three. Gets her own miss, dribbles it to the left baseline, loses control, and out of bounds it goes. Good hustle by Kamani Haynes, and that'll give Caledonia the ball back as Haynes touched it last. And the pass into Kuntz. Goes over the timeline. She passes it right back into the front court. Gets the ball right back. Underneath, Satuma on her. Now she's triple teamed. Works it to King on the outside perimeter in the near edge. Now King with a couple left-handed dribbles. Bounce passes it to Frichte. She goes strong. High off the glass, no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Redhawks ball. Good attempt by Carmen Teese to try and keep it from going out of bounds, but it goes the Redhawks' way, and it'll be Clark Spencer on the inbound pass. Brooks on the right wing right now, as is Schimmelfennig. Brooks transfers over to the near side left wing. Clark Spencer rotates on the baseline. It goes to Brooks. Off the dribble pass to Schimmelfennig. She dribbles in, right baseline. Frichte on her, forcing the kick-out pass to Brooks. Missed the three. King in the rebound. King gets the ball back from Teese. Goes up with it. No good. Rebound, Redhawks. Brooks coming down with it. Schimmelfennig ahead of Brooks. Brooks crossover dribble, still has it outside perimeter. Now Clark Spencer gets it up top. Puts it on the floor, working the right edge of the blocks, and draws a foul. And she's down with a twisted foot as well. Holding on to the left foot. Not sure if that's a foot or knee. Kristen Fosness out there now again, this time with a Redhawk player down. 1:16 remaining on the clock. 48-26 Caledonia. Yeah, it looks below the knee, so holding on to that ankle area. So not too much time from the ankle injury to Lily Agudal, who was escorted to the bench for Caledonia, and now it's the Redhawks with an ankle issue as well from the left leg. So both left ankles for both those players. And that is Clark Spencer, number 23. She'll go right to the training room, helped by Coach Scott Scholl and trainer Kristen Fosness. They'll tend to that left ankle right away. Hope she's A-OK, as we do Agudal, who's still on the bench, which is a good sign. And we play on. 2 shots, says the official. Addie Spencer on the line for the Redhawks. Again, 1:16 remaining in this contest. Addie Spencer has 2 baskets to her credit. This is the first time on the free throw line for Addie. Just missed that one. She'll have another attempt here. And that one hits the iron. No good. Rebound Kuntz for Caledonia. Outlets it to Teese, and Addie Spencer on Teese. Bounce pass to Kuntz. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Redhawks. Official says Haynes dropped down on defense nicely, and official thought that Haynes, or called that Haynes last touched it. So now the inbound pass to Eugenia. And she finds Teese. Ball tipped away. Caledonia gets it right back. It was Mariah Brooks with a good defensive play there for the Redhawks. But Caledonia again steals it right back. They work it up high to Tees. She goes right-handed right wing. And now it's Schrader. Lob pass underneath to Kuntz, high off the glass, no good. Rebound, Redhawks. That is Kamani Haynes on the boards. Now it's Addie Spencer, right wing. Goes up top. Haynes fakes the three straight away, then dribbles it in and throws it up. Ball was tipped. Might have been by Frickty, but the Redhawks get it right back. That is Satuma. 12 seconds remaining. Brooks with a long ball shot off right iron, then out of bounds with 7 seconds remaining in this contest. Again, the first of 3 games on the docket tonight. And a timeout by the Redhawks. Most likely the last timeout in the game, as there's 7 seconds, but we'll see what happens here. It's Coach Scott Scholl talking to the C team. Drawing up that last play to end this one on a positive note. It's been a fun game to call and watch, and just 2 days before Christmas and getting some basketball in. There'll be more basketball right after Christmas. Talking to Thelma Mindy on the way in. Redhawks basketball, and she's been out, and she's excited to get back with that foot injury. So fun to chat with her as I was bringing all the equipment in from the parking lot. And here we go. Caledonia sets foot on the court first, and now here come the Redhawks. Looks like Brooks will inbound the pass. Addie Spencer out there, Schimmelfennig, so is Haynes and Satuma. Here 5 for the Redhawks. Good inbound pass and finished there by Schimmelfennig. 6 points for Schimmelfennig, and that's going to do it. A 20-point victory for Caledonia, 48-28. We'll wrap this one up and then load up the junior varsity matchup. But first, the unofficial scoring summary. And again, we hope that Lily Agadal is okay with that left ankle sprain. At least that's what it looked like from up here. But she led all scorers with 18, again, unofficially. Kuntz had 16 right behind Agadal. 3 points for Cameron Tees, 10 for Schrader, and 2 for Jordan King.